Hello and welcome to Matt's Rocks. This is going to be the third video in a geode polishing geodes that I got from a friend, and I'm going to polish these 4 geodes today. I only had 3 up here, but I've actually found another one that I think this was the one originally. I didn't think I was going to be able to polish on this machine. And when I got done with the first 2 parts of it, it was going to be a 3-part because there was 12 geodes. And I got to the 3rd part and I only had 3 rocks left, 3 geodes left. So I got to looking, and then I found another one. It's not a very big geode, and it's not a very deep pocket. But I'm going to go ahead and polish it anyway, because you never know. They might just want something small to... I didn't show this to any of the others on there, but I'll show them to you at the end. But anyway, but I also, when I polished, if you look at the difference in the backs of these 2 rocks, you'll notice that this one's not got all the yellow in it, and the rust in the front. Well, I polished these first 2 on on the first video of polishing these rocks, that they weren't geodes, and I polished 3 of them, and they had an awful lot of iris, I guess you could say, or rainbow colors coming back from the crystals on it. You can't see any of that anymore, and most of the polish is gone. I put it in iron out. So now it took the polish. This is the only one it took polish off of. And it had a bunch of the little flashy crystals in there, flashing green and blue and clear and pink and green and blue. A little bit of yellow. There's the other one, the other half of it. And you can see most of the polish has gone off of it too. And you can't see any more of those flashes anymore. So I'm gonna repolish this. I'm just gonna work it on a 3000 grit. And I've been looking into those dang lights behind there too long. I looked back at this and there was an awful lot of blue in it, but it was from my eyes from looking into that other light, the LED light. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out real quick. Well, actually, no. Actually, I think I'll do this little one first, and use it as my intro. And this will be the one I'll use the footage from this machine on. And then the rest of them, I'll just leave them, just show them at the end, rather than running through every one of these and showing you a little bit of footage from each wheel from each one. This will make the video shorter, make it more interesting for you guys, I'm assuming. Ooh, there's something organic on this one. Moss, more than likely. And like I said, that was the only one that it affected any of the shine on when I put them in the iron out. And that's all I had to do was put them in iron out. These ones weren't all that bad to begin with. I just wanted to clean up the back sides. And I ended up cleaning up the front sides too, that a little too much, I think. Anyway, it took away from my polish anyhow. So I'll go ahead and start this one. And I'll just go ahead and do one side of it, and then I'll do all the rest of them off camera, and then come back and show you the results. This one's probably not going to take too long. I'll probably do both halves on each wheel before I move on to the second wheel, just to make it a little bit more interesting. half done on that wheel. Got a ghost on my table moving my rocks around. These all stacked up. One of them just slid off the top of the other ones. It's because of the vibration. Just the same way my water vibrated off. Speaking of water. Okay. Well, not a bad shine on it. Awful lot of pitch though. Okay, I got that's that one. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the camera now while I've still got the water on this one. I'm going to try to get those little Tyndall or Iris or whatever it was, those little flashes, multicolored flashes back that I lost. I can still see them underneath there. They're just dull on the top. But I got a feeling I can get it all back with the 3000, I hope. Because it shouldn't have taken any of the polish off. I don't know what the heck caused it to do that. But anyway, I will be back to show you the end product. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show you these first two that I from the first video that I cut, where I did the solid agate or solid geodes, is what I called it. You couldn't see the, after I soaked it, you couldn't see anything. I'll put before and after pictures in here too. I don't think I got quite as many of the little flashy things back. There we go. Little crystals that flash, that wink back at you with their I got the shine back to it, and I got some of the little crystals. I don't think there's quite as many as there used to be. I think maybe the iron out separated the mica. Maybe it was mica, or a harder type of, maybe real thin flakes of quartz. Oh, I didn't turn on other lights. No wonder I'm having a problem getting anything to reflect back at me. I had to shut off the lights when I stopped polishing. I went in to eat, you know, get me something to eat, and come back out and never turn the lights back on. Let's try this over here again, see if I can get it to wink back at you a little better. I don't think I got too many out of that one anyway. They ended up having more more pits in them this time also than they had before, but that's because I let some of the I ate some of the crystals out with the iron out, evidently. There you can see the stuff flashing back at you. Okay, now I'll show you the geodes that I polished. I'm going to do this all on the one of this camera first. I just did that just to get that one done with and over with. There's the first one. First half of the first one. I tried holding them up two at a time last time and I couldn't get them to reflect the light very easy. Because I couldn't move them both at the same time. And here's the first one. And here's the second one. I don't know if this is the order I polished them in. I know I polished the little one first this time. Last video, I just edited it this morning. Then the first rock I showed you was a small one like that, but it was also not the first rock that I polished, but I said it was. Just because I'm an idiot. See if I can't get some of that quartz in the middle to flash back at you. That quartz in the middle is pretty flashy. There's the second half of it. There's the third one. And it's got some of the common opal over top of the crystals in the bug, or in the pocket, quartz pocket, geode pocket. And they've all got all of this quartz has, you'll almost always in broken up quartz like this, or not broken up, but mashed together quartz like this, I guess you could call it. You're going to get pits and spaces missing where crystals have cracked, fractured and broke out and that type of stuff. That's the third one. Here's the fourth one on this camera. This one's got some nice flashy crystals inside of it. This side of it does. The other side's not too bad either, but this one, they're kind of bigger crystals and a deeper vug. Okay. There's the first one. And there's the other half of the first one. There's the second one. Oh, I guess you gotta sneak up on it. You can't just rush in, expect it to focus. You gotta give it a break. It's work too hard when it's only on 2.5 times zoom. And it goes up to 4. Sneak up on it. All kinds of pits. So you can see that quartz pocket, all the quartz crystals zooming or winking back at you, flashing back at you, however you want to put it. And there's the other half. Oh. We gotta switch arms. Hey, guess what? I didn't sneak up on this one and it focused right off the bat just because I switched hands. Oh, it's a right-handed camera. That's what it is. I used to hate that when I was a kid. When I started to play Little League, the only left-handed glove we could find, and it took us forever to find it, was a first baseman's mitt. And I had just started playing baseball, and I couldn't hit the ball anyway, so it didn't make no difference. I couldn't hit it, but I could pitch, and they wanted a left-handed pitcher, but all I had was a first baseman's mitt. So they made me play first base. I couldn't even play in the outfield. They were talking about how they didn't like the fact that I didn't have enough padding in that glove because it was a first baseman's mitt. So basically I ended up quitting because I wasn't good enough to play first base either. But up till we got the left-handed glove, I'd been playing with a right-handed glove where I could catch the ball with the glove. Then I'd have to take the glove off to throw the ball. Because like all left-handed people, they throw like a girl when you try to throw right-handed. Just like all right-handed people do the same. Most, I shouldn't say all. Most right-handed people, when they try to throw left-handed, they can't throw either. And there's the last one. But anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment, any comment. Stay tuned for the next one. And you guys take care.